Hi, in this video, we're going to be looking at the different options to filter spam from your email accounts. You'll want to be logged into your cPanel and scroll down to the email section. You'll see a bunch of icons related to email and email filtering here. We'll be focusing on just 3 here: Spam Assassin, Spam Hammer, and Spam Experts. You'll also notice that there are user and account level filters. We'll address those in another video, so you don't have to pay attention to them now. First, we're going to look at Spam Hammer. Spam Hammer is very straightforward. It's just plug and play. There's no configuration whatsoever. It's very easy to use, and it's very effective in cutting down a lot of the spam that you get. The only downside is that it can delay the email getting into your inbox, so you may receive things slower than you would otherwise. Here's why. When an email comes in from a sender that Spam Hammer doesn't recognize, for example, someone who may not have sent to you recently, it'll send them a busy signal, basically telling them, hey, we're not here, try again later. All legitimate email servers are going to try again later. That's just how they're set up. But spammers generally won't try again because they're sending so many emails that they just don't have time to send to people who aren't home, so to speak. So when Spam Hammer receives one of those emails again a second time, it assumes that it's not a spammer because they did try again, and it'll let the email in through your inbox. The next option we have is Spam Assassin. Spam Assassin is free, like Spam Hammer. It's very configurable. It works well with the user and account level filters and other things that we have in the cPanel. The downside to this is that it can be somewhat complicated, and it does require some setup time to work as best it can. It's also either on or off for your entire account. You can't pick a single email address or domain for it to work for. It's all or nothing. Spam Assassin basically uses a set of rules to figure out what emails it's going to classify as spam. The first filter that you have within Spam Assassin is the automatic system filter. The server will scan the email and see how many markers it has within it that look like spam, how many hits it'll have against it. You can then configure the filter here to say how many hits you want against an email before it'll get marked as spam. So, in this case, a lower number would be more strict because there's fewer hits it has to have before it's out of the park. Whereas a higher setting is going to be less strict because it means that the system will tolerate a lot more things on the email that kind of look like spam before it'll say, okay, that's enough. A quick note here, you should probably turn off auto-delete. No spam filter is perfect, and so every once in a while, you will get things marked as spam that shouldn't have. If those emails have then been deleted automatically, obviously you can't get to them. So turning off auto-delete is a good idea. Instead, you can set up what's called the spam box down here. This is something you'll want to use if you want the emails that are marked as spam to sort of be quarantined from the rest of your inbox so that you can only deal with them every once in a while. The only thing that you need to keep in mind where the spam box is concerned is that it will tend to fill up, so you need to make sure to go in every couple of days and clear it out, or just click the button here to clear everything out. Those are just the basic settings, of course. Spam Assassin has a whole lot more things that you can do with it under the hood, so if you have the time and interest, you can really fine-tune it to make it work perfectly for you. Finally, we have Spam Experts. This is our premium spam filter. It's very easy to use and very sophisticated. For most people, the out-of-the-box configuration will work beautifully, and any changes that you need to make to it in the future are pretty easy. They have a very user-friendly interface. The downside to it is that it isn't free. You do have to purchase it per domain, and then it'll cover every email address on that domain. With some experimentation, hopefully you can find the perfect fit for you. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.